So today we are going to discuss about the project management rules and responsibilities. So for the first things we need to consider as a project manager, we must need to study the project. In the project study module, we have to be considered the whole project documents regarding the technical specifications with the drawings and building documents. All the agreement need to follow up everything, every steps that it would be help you to further discussion with any kind of decision making, and you can follow up the work throughout the project deadline, and you can better consider your resources to assignment. So these are the things we must need to study each and every point thoroughly. Otherwise, we have to be maybe in misguided to our subordinate. Then it could be the cost effective things for the project. So this is the first step. We need to consider the project study. The second thing is schedule. Project schedule. According to the bidding document and client requirement, we have a set goals, how many days or how many years we can maximum expend for the project deadline. It is already selected by the owners or by the client. So it is necessary to, based on the requirement, we have to be set up the schedule, making schedule with helping softwares like Primavera or Microsoft Project, and the calendar settings like the tasks and weather condition and the extreme conditions we need to consider in our project schedule. Accordingly, we have to define the things when and how is possible to all the things are relocating with the task. Every task should be defined in that schedule, that after when it will be the every step defined, and when it will be work after work or before work. Every task should be linking with the another task. This need to finalize according to the client requirement, and based on this we have to be go on to the construction procedure. The third one is resource assignment. So for the specific region, we have to be defined department wise resources like engineering department, construction department, contract department, safety department, contract manager department, materials and equipment department, HR, admin. So we have to be distribute a lot of function. Then the big project we will be come very smooth way. We could make a decision, then it could be happen in the site very easily. So the many departments will be happen, and we have to be assigned a right person for right positions for the workway should be smooth and easier. And the main thing is when we will assign the resources, we have to be check up the resources background and the experience, and is there used to this kind of environment where we are going to construction, and is they can be involved themselves in that kind of environment is also necessary to check up and follow up the resources. And for the raw materials, we have to be select the persons who is very known with the material sources, with the data and technical knowledge with the regarding point and engineering background. So in this way we have to define the human and the materials, both resources, very smoothly. Then the construction will be more easier, as I said every time. So this is the third point we have to be followed. Next one, the preliminary work, that site camp or the batching plant or other necessary lab installment and other fencing of the site and security, arranging the site, providing the all supportive things we have to be arranged before work is starting. So these are the things mandatory to make up a smooth work environment and create a situation that everybody could live there inside, and everybody could safe environment also with the green environment, like after the work the resources or employees can also play for their mental refreshment. All the things need to consider in your mind, then I think we can start easily to the project. Then after work starting, we have to be monitoring power, and we have to be monitored everything's very precisely. Who is the responsible guys according to we have assigned resources, and the construction is it going on according to we have make the schedule. In this way we have to be monitoring. If anything having delayed, then we have to be also reconsider how to mitigate the problems, and how to overcome the and catch up the schedule. So we have to be, maybe if we have in any cases we are in delay, then we have to be assign more resources for expediting the things and make it happen in a actual date or in a milestone time. So these are the things we have to be observe, and site people also will be feedback according to the site and progress things. And the every time we have to be also field and site visit also, accountability have to be ensured in the site people by the project manager, and everything have to be observed, is it happening and where is problem ongoing and how is can be solve the problems. Then the technical document, we have to be consider the technical document. One thing that in the construction stage, many things we cannot do according to the drawing. That time we have to be redesign or discuss with the client and consultant how to mitigate the problems, and this kind of technical things need to discuss with the project authority or project director, and who is the responsible for that one, that we have to be solve the problem by the engineering department or assigned resources. Then the another thing is happening, that progress meeting. So every monthly or weekly or annually we are doing project meeting. So in that kind of meeting progress, we are representing and presenting the progress, and we are in how much stage and what is our milestones, and have we achieved the milestones or not. So a lot of people will come to there and asking for the project progression, and one kind of the defense like we have done in our previous university life. So they will ask a lot of questions. We have to be prepared and have to be answer all the things with the satisfied answer. So this is the one challenging part when we are presenting the presentation. We have to be prepared good enough. We have to be study why the progress is not achieved according to the schedule. If have any problems also, we need to discuss in that meeting. They will also follow up, and I think this is the basic things we have to be done as a project manager. Finally, if everything is okay, then we are happy to give the project handover. So, although there are a lot of things including which are not I have been discussed, we have to be considered in the project site according to the remote viewing and synthesizing the data and the decision making power. It's the main thing to the project manager. Every time maybe challenging things face that have to be solved instantly. This is an important power. Though we have not discussed everything that happening in the site by the tutorial, you have to be dynamic thinking and remote viewing and observing power. Then I think you are the most capable person for the project manager. Thank you for watching my video.